just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow, call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love, still gonna try, I won't give up, still gonna fight until I've won.
Hey guys, and welcome to part 5 of What If Naruto was too overpowered. As you can tell, the image is broken again. I am very annoyed by this. But I'm also more annoyed by my dog right next to me. Listen, ready? I'm gonna put you right next to her. Oh, sorry, you're not gonna stop, yeah? Anyway, you heard that one. You have to heard that one. Anyway, off topic. First thing. Shut up. Sorry, Daisy. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to Daisy. First things first. Like, you guys smashed the last like goal, and we've got 160 new subscribers out of nowhere, which is amazing. And the next like goal for part 6 is. Remember when I said this boy was going to be a 6-part at max? Funny. The like goal for the next part is 175 likes. Anyway, other than that, last time we left off, Naruto unlocked his Truth Seeking Orbs, 6-pass Sage Mode, and he gave it out to everybody else, and they killed Zabuza, and Naruto got a bunch of weapons. You guys gave me good recommendations. A katana, a Susanoo weapon maybe, the sword of Nimbaka, whatever Obito used. That like makes it how strong your willpower is. That is how strong your cut will be. And there's a bunch of other ones like a scythe, and a bunch of other stuff. So I'll use them as we go on later. Anyway, let's get into this. With Naruto being back at the village, my dog just farted. It stinks. Oh, that's bad actually. Sorry guys, I just had to cut the video there. My dog was disgusting. Oh yeah, if you can't tell, I'm really hyper because I'm sitting downstairs on my own and I just chugged 2 litres of Coke. I was thirsty, I'm sorry. Okay, you can name my dog, right? I'm sorry, I'll try to edit her out. Or I'll just speak louder. Yeah, Naruto was giving his report to the... I was about to say the 3rd Hokage, but we forgot that Minato is still the 4th Hokage. Naruto gave his... Actually... change of plans. Minato, as he's teaching Naruto, 3rd Hokage stepped in for Minato. So he gives his report to the 3rd Hokage and explains about all his new abilities. The 3rd Hokage thinks, wait, Naruto, can you give that Sage Mode to anyone you want? Naruto nods and says, why don't you give it to everyone in the village? Naruto just shakes his head and he actually seems a bit angry. He says, why would I give a world-changing ability to just every person in this village? So the Hokage is like, we can become the strongest village. And Naruto yells out, we are the strongest village. We have, how many is it? 4 Magenko Sharingan users and 5 normal Sharingan users. And that 4 Magenko Sharingans will soon become 5 if his plan works. And then we have the world's fastest ninja. We have the prodigy of the Uchiha clan, 2 prodigies. The world's strongest Genjutsu user, whose son is nearly as strong as him. And you're saying that you want me to give them all... And they all have 6-pass Sage Mode. So I'm not giving it to any random person. The 3rd Hokage accepts this, so she can't even force Naruto if he wanted to, because if Naruto got annoyed, he could obliterate the village. So the 3rd Hokage accepts this and says, okay, fine. But about you, are you okay? Naruto nods. And the 3rd Hokage then brings up, well, I want you and your team to take the tuning exams. This is when Minato appears. And the 3rd Hokage says, oh, hello. And blah, blah. Naruto is like, the tuning exams, okay. I know what they are, but wouldn't it be a bit unfair if I can just kill everybody? And the 3rd Hokage is like, yes, but We was just gonna promote you to like the Jonin, but a lot of people had issues with that. Mainly other villagers thinking we shouldn't just give you Jonin even though you're the strongest ninja. Well, not strongest ninja, there's still some above you. Naruto laughs at this, not believing him. And the third Hokage says, just perform well in the tuning exams and I'll promote you straight to Jonin. Naruto takes his information and says, okay, and he disappears. He goes to his team and he's like, blah, blah, blah. Oh no, it's back. I figured out what makes me go crazy. It's a Coke. Oh no, that sounded even worse. And he goes back to his team and explains the tuning exam to them. And they all get excited. And so we have another bit of training. But this time Naruto takes Naruto just takes Sasuke and Hinata to train. Naruto's training this time. Not anyone else. First thing he does is he gets Sasuke's Maginko. No, he doesn't get all that. He gets Sasuke to train his Sharingan. And he gets Hinata to train her Byakugan, as he senses something from her that maybe could become his Tenseigan, maybe. But also he senses potential from Sasuke to become get a Rinnegan, maybe. But they need to act on the Sage of 6 Path Chakra. That's the only way they'll get it. With the Sage Mode, they all get a piece of the 6 Path Chakra, so they can activate on that. They should get their abilities. Hinata just works on strengthening her Byakugan, which is already far stronger than it was in the original. Where Sasuke just gets used to his Sharingan fully. After that, Naruto just touches Sasuke's forehead and takes a deep breath in. Sasuke's eyes pattern quickly changed into the internal Maginko Sharingan that he has in the original, but they burn at the same time. Sasuke jumps back and sees his vision clearly improve. And he uses Amaterasu as a test and creates a fire blade. Naruto is impressed by this, as he didn't know what Sasuke's abilities would be, but he sees that his abilities is to create Amaterasu, but unlike Itachi, he can control the flames and mold them to what he wants. Sasuke calls this Flame Release. Or Blaze, I can't remember what one it was. Then Naruto tells them to meditate with him, and they all enter his mind, kind of. Naruto explains to them the way of the 6 Path Chakra, and how they should act in it and all that. Hinata seems to be getting it easily, but her chakra isn't enough. She needs a sort of boost. Same with Sasuke. This is where 9 voices, 9 beings appear in the background, and says, a booster, I guess we could help you with that. Hinata and Sasuke jump back a bit. They know what they are, but they didn't expect the 12 beasts to appear all of a sudden. And Naruto turns around. You can help with the boost, how? All 12 beasts explain to Naruto, if we give them the chakra, that's a way for the Sage of 6 Path energy to multiply. And with that, your chakra should also boost a lot as well, and giving you access to the Sage of 6 Path chakra, even a greater amount than you had before. Naruto says okay, and Hinata and Sasuke each fist bump the 12 beast. And as soon as they get up to Kurama and the fist bump happens, Naruto feels his chakra change slightly. He's connected with Sasuke and Hinata as well now, but Sasuke and Hinata's chakra's changing itself. It's spiking, it's merging with the Sage of 6 Path chakra, slightly diluting it, but now their base chakra is powerful enough. And Hinata has a blue glow. She opens her eyes, it's a Tenseigan. And her cloak's activated. Naruto can feel the pure pressure coming off her. But then the world starts shaking inside Naruto's mind, and Sasuke opens his eyes to reveal 2 Rinnegan with Tomoe. And Naruto's like, Tomoe. I wonder if I could... Naruto forces Tomoe to appear in his eyes by forcing more chakra into them. He's like, this is actually powerful. Wow, Sasuke, thanks. Now I can use the Rengenku Sharingan abilities while in Rinnegan. And that means you can still use yours as well. And then they go back to the real world. This is where everyone rushes over because they sense the powerful chakra, like their team rush over. And then they see Hinata with the Tenseigan shocked and Sasuke with the Rinnegan. Itachi's amazed by this, and so is Fugaku. And they're just like, whoa, Sasuke, your eyes, the power coming off them, it's amazing. And this is where Sasuke shows off his abilities by teleporting random places, which is Rinnegan Gatsu's ability. And then he shows off his Amaterasu. She gets ready to go against it, until Sasuke controls it and creates the same blade before. Itachi's impressed with his brother being able to control Amaterasu, even something he can't do. Then Naruto gets the idea. He could have got the Rinnegan if it got the chakra. Fugaku, Kakashi, and Itachi, come here. Naruto does the same with them, and they awaken the Rinnegan, but in only one eye. As they, not only aren't they reincarnation of Naruto's brother, they're also, I'm just gonna say for plot. Okay, and Itachi, he awakens his Rinnegan in the eye that's normal, and he keeps a Sharingan. But with the Rinnegan, it grants him the ability that he misses with the upcoming, like full control. Fugaku, you know what? I'm gonna say his new ability is he can enhance his physical abilities. He already has the Genjutsu down, now he just needs to fight. And Itachi, I'm gonna say he has a more powerful Genjutsu and he can enhance his physical abilities as well. And they have like Almighty Push and Almighty Pull. And all of them, except for Itachi, lack the ability to pull someone's soul out. They can summon the King of Hell, King of Hell, but like only one time a day. And they get access to one summoning of their choice. And it doesn't mean Rinnegan summoning, they can literally summon someone and use their Rinnegan to make a permanent contract. And that will also boost the summoning creature's abilities. Okay, now that I've buffed everyone else, let's get back to buffing Naruto. Naruto gets ready for the tuning exams. He already questioned Third Hokage about what he's allowed to do. He's allowed to use all his abilities as just not kill anybody. Well, he can kill someone if it's necessary, but try not to. And so, Naruto is quite powerful. I'm just going to say that for now. This is where he goes to talk to the Turtle Beast and thanks them. And the Turtle Beast will say to him, you do know you've been missing out on one key ability that we all have. And Naruto's like, what? They all said, the Bujidama, the Turtle Beast bomb, whatever you want to call it, you haven't used it once. And I was just like, what's that? So the Turtle Beasts come out in their mini form and show Naruto. And they explain step by step how Naruto can do it. Naruto does this, and his Turtle Beast bomb is insanely powerful. And he's like, damn, this is powerful. Wait, where have I mixed it with my Tensei? The Turtle Beast bomb goes from a purpley dark to a beautiful white. And the Turtle Beast can sense the power coming off it. Sorry guys, my literally recording just crashed. And they're all shocked thinking, what is this? And when it touches anything, it doesn't explode, it disintegrates. It's like a Hokage. Anyway, now let's time skip through the tuning exams. I'm gonna go through the game. Okay, first, we're gonna skip the exam part as all the people there are like, now, there's no point of Naruto taking part in it. He can literally, he probably knows all the answers, and since he'll just get bored, he'll just give everyone else the answers. So they ignore the exam part, and the tuning exam goes on quicker this time. And the first thing they do is the Forest of Death arc. Okay, Naruto he doesn't use his, actually yeah, he uses one of his truth-seeking orbs, since he has infinite amount, creates a kunai with it, same as his father, and launches it to the endpoint. And then he vanishes, he makes it disappear, like go invisible. But he keeps his truth, he replaces the one he just used with another one, not to arouse suspicion, as no one else except for him knows that he has an infinite amount of those. And he shows them off so other people won't just attack him straight away thinking he has his guard down. So, start. Naruto literally grabs everybody, creates another kunai with his truth-seeking orb, and he launches it off. By the way, he grabs everyone using the telekinesis of the Rinnegan that we see Pain use. So they're basically all flying, and he teleports to his kunai. Instead of using the kunai, he creates a large surface made of the truth-seeking orb, and everyone just stands on that and they fly around the forest. They find the scroll they want, so Naruto manipulates the surface they're standing on to knock that person out and take their scroll. He was just about to teleport them as he sensed another presence. He told everyone except for Sasuke and Hinata to leave, and he teleports them quickly and teleports back. He gives them the scroll as well, so they finish the mission technically. This is where Naruto senses a bloodlust, and he's like, I don't know who this is. Orochimaru. Sasuke and Hinata recognize this voice, and when they look around, they see him. But before they can even act, Naruto's teleported to him using light speeds, and he puts him in a chokehold. Orochimaru, not knowing the full abilities of Naruto, didn't expect this, but just thinks Naruto's another child who isn't really as strong as everyone says, and tries to tear out of it. But as he moves, Naruto tightens, nearly crushing Orochimaru's neck. Orochimaru's going crazy trying to breathe out, and his body explodes into snakes and regenerates. Orochimaru is catching his breath. You brat. And then he looks at Hinata and sees her Tensei gun. He's amazed, thinking, wow, I'm impressed. Then he looks at Sasuke and sees his Rinnegan in both thighs. He didn't know about this yet, and he's amazed. He's like, that's beautiful. I want all three of your bodies now. Naruto gets a weird shiver from this, and jumps Orochimaru and kicks him dead on in the face, sending him flying. He's not taking any chances. He enters his white mode, like his white cloak mode, along with the Seijo 6 Path Chakra, and tells Hinata and Sasuke to do the same. Sasuke surrounds Hinata with his Susanoo, which he's slowly learning. He's not slowly technically. He's on the second last stage, and the armored Susanoo basically, and he's protecting her. And Naruto's like, good idea, Sasuke. Now, even Orochimaru won't be able to break through that easily, and I don't really need to worry about hurting you. This is where Naruto senses Orochimaru, not even needing to see him. He uses Almighty Pull, and Orochimaru gets slammed into Naruto's hand, and Naruto spins and slams Orochimaru into a rock, making the ground shatter. Orochimaru coughs up blood, but then his neck extends and bites Naruto's neck, placing the curse mark. Orochimaru sees this form and thinks he's done the plan, and he does the hand sign so that makes the curse mark burn. But he sees the pain doesn't even affect Naruto. And Naruto just laughs and says, this? And now, using the ability of the Rinnegan to pull out souls, Naruto rips out the curse mark. As if you're wondering, I'm saying that this curse mark is basically Orochimaru leaving a piece of himself inside him, like a piece of his soul. Which it is, basically. And using the Rinnegan ability, Naruto can pull that part out. Orochimaru is annoyed at the fact that he can't use the curse mark on Naruto, making taking his body far more difficult, but not impossible. But before he can even say anything, Naruto stabs him with the sealing blade that Itachi has, as Naruto has all Susanoo weapons. And he seals Orochimaru, all of him. That's that one small part that was trying to get away, that got away in the original, Naruto got as well. And this is where all Anbu members appear, and Naruto goes to the third Hokage and hands over Orochimaru's sealed body. Even Orochimaru can't break out of these seals, only Naruto can choose to break these. And I think that's been a good part 5, guys. I'm yelling like Morgs. Okay, you have 5 seconds to subscribe. I'm joking. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit the like goal of 175 likes. And let's try hit, remember, 4,000 subscribers before the end of May. Okay, so I actually hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below, and share with your friends and family. Other than that, peace out. And remember, watch ads fully. Don't skip them. I don't know where that came from. Bye.